Hey fellow Naruto fans, this is the Peaceful Warrior here to give you my latest review of Naruto Chapter 607 entitled I Don't Care Anymore. Overall, this chapter was a solid chapter. I'll say that. It was a solid chapter. Um, just to give you a very brief review, we pick up where we left off at the end of Chapter 606. Madara has confronted Nagato, Konan, and uh, Yahiko, and he's trying to persuade them to follow his Moon's Eye plan and try to get them to come on board. And as he's trying to persuade Nagato, Yahiko stops everything and he says, "We don't trust you. Let's go. We're not going to let you manipulate us." And as they're leaving, Nagato, as he passes by Toby, as he passes by Obito, Obito says, "Look, I'll be here every day, the same time." And so I take it from that behind Yahiko's back, Nagato met up with Obito again and agreed to be a part of his Moon's Eye plan. Now, it's funny because after this, we see Obito in Konoha looking at the faces of the Kages, the stone faces of the Kages, and he's looking at Kakashi, who's at Ren's grave, and who is talking to Ren, telling her that Minato Sensei's son is going to be born, and this is top secret information. I need to go tell Obito, yada, yada, yada. And so it's through this that Obito is supposed to have learned that Kushina is pregnant and is about to give birth. And of course, that's when the Jinchuriki seal will be its weakest, and that's when he can extract the QB. So I think we can take it from here that originally Obito wanted to take the QB himself and use it and put it inside the Ghetto Mazo. I think that's what we can conclude from this, is that he actually wanted the QB, and he wanted to take it so that he can assimilate it into the Ghetto Mazo for his Moon's Eye plan, because that's the plan that he agreed to do with Madara, is to assimilate all the Bijou back into the Ghetto Mazo, revive the Ten Tails, and use it in order to cast the infinite Tsukuyomi. So that's interesting, because if that's the case, it makes no sense why he unleashed the QB upon Konoha. It's like, why are you doing this? Apparently, he hasn't even conspired with Itachi to betray the Uchiha yet. So it's like, why are you unleashing the QB upon the village? I don't know. Perhaps he blames the village for Ren's death because Kakashi and Minato, still represent and defend and serve the village. Who knows? I mean, but it's interesting because for all this talk about Obito not caring anymore about this world, why are you watching Kakashi at Ren's grave if you really don't care about this world anymore? Ren's dead. Kakashi obviously means nothing to you. So why are you in Konoha? Why are you looking at the faces of the Kages? You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear, well, he did this to find out when Minato Sensei was going to be having his child. That doesn't make sense at all. There are many more ways he could have found that information out. I mean, so anyway, that's interesting. For a person who says they don't give a damn about the world anymore, You back in Konoha. You looking at the faces of the five Kages. You're watching Kakashi talk to Rin, even though she's dead. So it's like, don't buy it. I don't buy it. Even as you're unleashing the Kyuubi upon the village and using it to attack Minato, as soon as you see Minato, you say to yourself, Minato Sensei. So apparently you still do care. You know what I'm saying? And even in I think 598, after Kakashi made it known that Toby had Obito's Sharingan and he asked him where'd he get it from, Obito was like, don't open your mouth so easily. Your promises mean nothing. Why are you getting so enraged? You know what I'm saying? I think you're just using that facade as Madara to make it appear like you don't give a damn about the world. But you actually do. And it's funny because he experienced tragedy. And now he is inspired to create this dream world from the infinite Tsukuyomi. And through the pain of others, he manipulates them and persuades them to support his Moon's Eye plan in order to create a dream world where the pain they suffered no longer exists. But it's like, look at how much pain he has caused others in the pursuit of realizing this infinite Tsukuyomi, this Moon's Eye plan. So if you depend upon others wanting a world in which the pain they suffered no longer exists, then wouldn't that mean that there will be some people who want a world where you didn't cause them pain in pursuit to achieving your Moon's Eye plan? You see what I'm saying? It's like if you were pretty much responsible for the death of Minato and Kushina, the third Hokage's wife. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what about their dream world? Won't they want a world in which you never did those things? So it's like, even it's complete BS. In other words, this whole Moon's Eye plan, it's complete BS. Because you've caused enormous amounts of pain to others. And now, towards the end of the chapter, we see Madara, Ito Tensei Madara, the real Madara, fighting B, Guy, and Naruto. And Kakashi seems like he's one-on-one against Obito, as it should be. Sharingan versus Sharingan. And Madara releases this sick wood dragon, which he says is Hashirama's jutsu that he used to use in order to tame the Kyuubi from Madara. So this thing looks wicked. And Naruto's like, dude, you not taking me down. I am the son of the fourth Hokage. Man, like a boss, like a declaration of, look, this is who I am. And because of who I am, you will not succeed. I like that in you, cuz. But beyond that, even going back to why this dream world's, this Moon Eye plan is some BS, is because Obito, when he was unleashing the Kyuubi upon the village, when he saw Minato, he had these flashbacks of how Minato used to basically make fun of him, along with Kakashi in a way, about always being late. And he took that personally because in his mind, Minato wasn't there to save him from being crushed by the boulder in the first place. And he wasn't there to save Kakashi and Rin. So it's like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Despite you being the fastest man alive, you weren't there to save, people. So it's like it seems to me like he developed a grudge against Minato Sensei, which is actually something that I predicted. But Yeah, I think the fight itself that we see, I mean, again, I can't stand that Kishimoto just has us missing huge chunks of the major fights that make this war worth watching. That's my biggest disappointment with this war and the way Kishimoto has handled it and scripted it. But the wood dragon, beast. Naruto using the QB mode to fight against the wood dragon, beast. And Obito, when asked by Kakashi on the very last page, why would you agree to join up with a guy like Madara? Obito says, "Look, I have nothing more to say to you. It's just time. Let's get it on." You know what I'm saying? That's his response. So overall, this chapter was pretty good. It was pretty good. I was able to talk some crap about the Moon's Eye plan, and of course Obito's role in the Moon's Eye plan. Um, we were also able to see how he acquired the information about Minato having, Naruto, so that he can go and, rip the Nine Tails from Kushina. Um, we see that he had a grudge with Minato even while he was fighting him. And overall, the ending, the last few pages of the fight between Ito Tensei Madara and Naruto was pretty good. Pretty good. So overall, this was actually a good chapter. A good chapter. Very good chapter. Um, I think that may be it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, no. I think that's it. So, as usual, hit up the comment section, rate and subscribe. And great talking to you all. Peace.